Okay, so could you give me a little background, just the history of the Hemming Corporation?
Hemming Corporation's been around just a few short years here in Rexburg. It's a family founded company. The Hemming family has been in the Rexburg area for many years, and the property that we own is part of the family homestead, and we've acquired additional properties around the family homestead to begin the development. So now it's about a 12-acre block area right here between BYU, Idaho and downtown Rexburg. So we're developing some retail and office, some student housing on this site, and then we have other projects that are on the drawing board as the company continues to grow and expand.
Okay, all right. Do you have a lot of clients set up to take the place of these things that you're building right now?
We are working with a lot of different prospective tenants to come into the buildings. We just opened Jimmy John's just a few weeks ago here on the corner. We've got more space there. Bambino's is going to open in about 3 weeks. The bigger building that we're working on, we have 7 retail spaces in that building. We have a number of tenants that we're working with to go in there, and then 3 or 4 office tenants to go up on the second level of that building. So we hope by the time we get open in August that we'll have most of that space leased and open for business.
That's good. Okay. So what are the main goals of this development as far as both the business of Hemming and also as it relates to the community of Rexburg and the university?
Sure. One of the driving goals is preservation. The homes that are on this block have been in the family for many years, and we want to retain those homes, preserve them, and keep them as part of the project. And then the other elements that we're building, which is the retail and the office and student housing, are all things that we think are needed in the community. I think there's need for more goods and services. With the university expansion, there's need for more housing, and so we're trying to be attentive to what we think the needs of the community might be and try to reach out to prospective tenants that will come in and kind of serve those needs that have been identified, and then certainly provide the housing that's needed for the students as the university grows.
Okay. I know with the economy lately, there's probably been some snags. I remember, because I actually went to the very first meeting when they approved doing this development and everything, and so
okay.
I know it's taken a little bit of time with some of the construction. Yeah. How is the economy affected carrying on with this development?
Yeah, certainly the economy has changed since the day we started the project to where we stand today. And from a standpoint of being able to get the approvals, get the financing in place, to get some of the tenants lined up, it's taken some time, but it hasn't necessarily stopped the project or really changed the project a great deal. It's just taken, the process has just taken a little bit more time, but we feel good about where we're at right now. We have made some minor adjustments in the project as we've gone along. The university being one example. Initially, student housing wasn't a high priority, but as the university announced their expansion plans, we saw a need, and so we altered our plans to coincide with that announcement. And so it's changed as we've gone along, and the economy's had some effect on that, but we've continued to forge ahead despite any economic setbacks, and we feel good about where we are in the process.
So what else do you see as just in the future of Hemming Corporation, what they're continuing to do?
Well, I think Rexburg is going to continue to grow, and I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities right in this area for increased development. I think there's opportunities in the downtown core area for additional growth, and we're interested in trying to impact the downtown to keep good, viable businesses in the heart of the community, which we think serve the students very well and also serve the community and even the greater region. And so we're focused first on this immediate area, but we're also interested in the future in other projects in southeastern Idaho and maybe throughout the state of Idaho. So we're focused here, but eventually we'll probably branch out and grow over time.
Cool. Just as an aside, I live over in Pine, so I was just curious, is Hemming planning on doing anything over there, or are they pretty much going to leave it?
The Pines will stay, and we're looking to to continue to make sure what we have stays in good condition. We bought Breckenridge, converted those into the cedars, and I could see us spending some money there to refurbish and enhance those properties. As we continue to build, we also want to look at the facade of how things look. So if we put something next to the pines, we want to update the pines so it looks like it fits with the rest of what we're doing and not just have an older building mixed in with the newer buildings that we're creating. So there'll be some over time, will be some effort made to continue to keep everything updated and current, old and new.
Great. I think that's